surf life-saving in Australia enters the jet age. Well, today we inaugurate a new branch of our organization, sponsored through the generosity of our local business community. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to the Sydney beach-going public the Helicopter Rescue Service. And now, before I ask Mrs. Grace Ward Peterson to christen this beautiful new Bell Jet Ranger, I'd like to say a few words about the boys who'll be flying it, protecting our coastline this summer, every weekend and public holiday.
Off the rocks down there. You want to ask her to tread water till the party's over, huh?
A patient. A real patient.
Yeah, just take it easy, fella.
There she blows.
Hey, it is a girl.
Yeah. Look, I'll handle this one on my own, thanks, Phil.
But how'd you know it was a girl?
Right, Beth?
On your way. How about that, eh?
Rescue to Juliana, you read? Surf rescue to the yacht Juliana, hello.
Doesn't look like anyone's aboard.
It's probably some big shot and his secretary looking for privacy.
Oh, his luck.
The White Tower to surf rescue.
Surf rescue, go ahead, Frank.
What's the problem?
We picked up a ketch drifting about a mile off Barrenjoey. It's a 35-footer named Juliana out of Pitwater. You got anything in it?
Nothing reported. She in trouble?
Doesn't seem to be. You want me to drop in a seal?
It's up to you, Baz.
Feel like any whip?
No, not particularly.
I'll do it.
Catch them in the act, eh?
I don't mind. Oh, make up your minds, chaps. It'll be dark soon.
Now, come on, let's go home.
We're on our way in, Frank.
Righto, Barry.
Hey, Frank,
Yeah, Jimmy?
give George a call for me, will you? Tell her I'll pick her up at the hospital at around about 8 o'clock.
This is an official frequency, my boy, not a party line for personal calls.
Yeah, just ask for Sister Beatty, extension 42. If she's not there, she'll be in casualty. Thanks, Frank.
Next.
Right, to reception. Dr. Wright, telephone.
Next.
Sorry to jump the queue. Can we get this one seen to right away?
Dr. Adams wanted in Ward 2. Dr. Lingard, please go to reception.
Right.
Does that hurt?
Oh, bloody hell.
Just here somewhere will do.
Of course it hurts. Bloody pigs kicked a rib through me guts trying to get...
That's enough, Tasker.
Breathe in. There doesn't appear to be anything broken.
I'm busted inside. I can feel it.
Well, where's it hurt?
All over. Listen, sister, please. If you don't give me a bed for the night, these gorillas are really going to work me.
Give it away, Tasker. He's an habitual, sister. Tries this song and dance every time. Still, the rules say we've got to give him a medical, okay?
Well, after the doctor's examined him, we can take him up to X-ray if you like.
Look, all we need to know is whether he's fit enough to go before a magistrate in the morning. Just to keep it official.
You bloody quack! You butchering Amazon! What? You call this a hospital? I'm bleeding to death! Thank you, sister. You pack of leeches! Oi! Listen, everybody! Just go home! Go home! Take 2 aspirin! Do you more good than this place? Right! I'll bust one of your ribs! See how you like that?
Where do you want to go?
What?
I said, where do you want to go?
Someplace quiet.
What?
I said someplace quiet.
Busy day?
Usual, you know.
Who was the fellow with the mouth?
Don't you read the papers?
Nope.
Oh, you should. You might learn something.
Well, do you want to talk about it?
Let's talk about you. How did the opening go today?
Oh, fine. Fine.
Well, did you do anything exciting? Save any lives or anything?
Yeah, sort of.
Sort of.
A bird.
Uh-huh.
And, she wasn't wearing a top.
Uh-huh. Go on.
Oh, that's all.
That's all.
Well, it was only our first day. I bet we'll be flat out tomorrow.
Ah, damsels in distress, hundreds of them, all topless.
You'll see what it's like soon enough.
I was only kidding.
Well, it gets pretty busy in that radio room sometimes.
I'm sure it does.
Well, it does.
Oh, look at you getting all livery.
All right, I'll make a bet with you. If we don't make the news tomorrow with at least one major rescue,
You'll what?
I'll shout you to the movies.
Ah, Diamond Jim.
All right, I'll shout you to the movies, and I'll take you to that fancy French restaurant that you're always on about.
You're on.
Right.
Right.
Right, you're going to see some action tomorrow, wise guy.
How about some action tonight, wise guy?
Nice enough night, Rolly? Well before the storm. Weather Bureau forecast mainly fine with slight seas. Nah, there's a swell on the move. That there is. You better get the lads on morning patrol tucked away at a decent hour. She's going to be busy tomorrow. I can smell it. You reckon, eh? Going to be 100% on beach patrol. Not like you blokes laying back in your jet boats and your helicopters and God knows what. Well, you've got to move with the times, old chum. I wouldn't put you down, lad. I'm just saying that she was a different kettle of fish in the days before the gadgets and the gimmicks. Give me a surf ski any time. No motor. No motor, no two-way radio, just two hands to turn the paddle. Listen, Rolly, if you weren't such a relic, you'd be knocking those kids down trying to get on the chopper. Ah, you can have your gadgets. I'm just thankful that there's a few traditionalists around who remember how to work a line and reel. The beach is starting to look like Cape Kennedy. So you reckon there's going to be a wave on tomorrow then, eh? Oh!
Bumpy today.
Well, how is it, Rolly? It's icy. Is it going to ease off with the tide? Well, it could. Those sets out the back are already breaking 15 feet of water. It's going to be a hell of a rip in that channel to the left. Well, where'd be the best place to put the flags? Back in the shed.
Now, this is a direct line hookup to all the other clubs.
Mm-hmm.
All right? You'll find the various extensions on the wall here. There's Manly, Rubakuji, so forth.
Right.
Okay? Main receiver transmitter. You used that type before?
Let's see. Power, frequency control, channel selector, volume. Yeah, I think I... What's the matter?
Did you have to wear that?
No, but I'd feel kind of silly sitting up here naked.
You know what I mean.
Hey, Jebby.
Oh, Phil Hardy. This is George Abatey.
Hi, Phil.
Hi.
Well, George is going to have a crack at being our new radio operator.
Oh.
Yeah. Was there something else you wanted, Phil?
Huh? Oh, we're ready to go. Barry told me to come and get you.
Okay, I'll be right down.
I'm expecting rain.
Look, you've got this job because you've got medical experience and you know how to operate a radio. The fact that you look terrific in a bikini had absolutely nothing to do with it.
Yes, sir.
And by the look of the swell out there today, you're going to be busy, so if you need some help, don't be afraid to ask, okay?
Yes, sir. Will that be all, sir?
You're crazy.
Jimmy!
I gotta go. Good luck.
Hey. Is the captain of the jump crew allowed to kiss the chief radio operator goodbye? D-White Tower to Surf Rescue. D-White Tower to Surf Rescue. Come in, please. Over.
Surf rescue. What is it, George?
You're supposed to say over.
Over. What's the problem? Over?
No problem, I'm just testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4. How do you read? Over?
We're reading your fives, George. Is that all? George?
Over.
Over, damn it.
Affirmative, Surf Rescue. Over and out.
Over and out.
And don't forget our bet, Jebby.
Oh, really? Frank says you've advised that the beach be closed.
Yeah, that's right.
Surf doesn't look all that dangerous from up here.
It does from out there. Because I could be wrong. You want to swim out and take a close look for yourself?
I'll leave that to the experts.
Frank, Manly and Coco are closing their beaches and they want to know what we're going to do.
You'd imagine with all the sophisticated equipment we businessmen have given to the club, you'd be able to keep the beaches open to the public.
Tell them we're closing, George.
Right, anything else?
Oh, yes, miss.
Just call me George, one of the boys, you know.
You suppose you could organize a pot of tea?
A glorious warm morning in Sydney, beautiful morning this morning, and this is Ronnie Sparks at 12:72 at Good morning. And now for a summary of surf conditions on Sydney beaches, we switch you over to Jebby Best, speaking live from the new surf life-saving helicopter. Are you there, Jebby?
We're flying at 500 feet over freshwater, and from up here the waves look to be in excess of 4 metres and building steadily. Strong rips are evident at DY, which has closed its beach, and I've also been advised that Manly, Bondi, Curl, and Coogee are closed to bathers. So if you're thinking of going for a swim today, best bet would be to stick to backyard pools and harbour beaches.
Board riders are advised that there's no activity yet at any of the reef breaks, and that sand breaks at all the beaches are extremely treacherous. Believe me, the swell's a lot bigger than it looks from the shoreline. So remember to obey the warning signs and think twice before entering the water.
Thank you, Jebby Best. And now for local news and weather details, we take you to Terry Mabb in the newsroom. Terry Mabb, 1270, 2SM News. The week-long manhunt for Sid Tasker, who escaped prison last Saturday, ended overnight when Sydney police moved in on a North Sydney hotel. Tasker, who's serving a life sentence for murder, is regarded as extremely dangerous. A police spokesman said overnight that Tasker would appear in court this morning before being transferred back to prison.
All you can do is warn them. Can you take her a bit lower?
Yep.
This area is dangerous. Please leave the water. Please leave the water.
Look, why don't we go in after them?
Why?
To get them to clear the water.
How? This area has been closed for the day. Please do not enter the water.
Yes, you.
Yes, same to you, fella.
Can't win them all, Jed.
I see. Okay, right, bye-bye. Oh.
Young lady, that is not a public phone, and unauthorized personnel are not allowed in here.
I'm here on...
No, out you go. If you want to use a phone, there's a public phone box.
I work here.
I beg your pardon?
I said I work here. I'm the radio operator.
You?
Yes.
But you're a girl.
Yes, that's right.
We used a woman radio operator in New Caledonia during the war.
Oh, really?
Yes, spent 2 years in the islands fighting with Japs.
How interesting.
Yes, had a bit of radio experience myself. So if you run into any problems, I can probably help you out.
Ta.
Does all this mean we'll be seeing more young ladies taking an active interest in surf life-saving?
Excuse me, but who are you?
I'm Rodney Coombs. Of Baker & Coombs, estate agents.
Oh, then you're not a club member.
Not exactly, more an honorary member. I just drop by when I can to help out. I suppose it's the club's way of showing me their appreciation.
Appreciation for what?
Taking her out for a bit of a run, Frank?
Yeah.
Need a crew?
Oh, it's a bit rough out there for you today, Timmy. Next weekend, perhaps.
Ah, but you need a crew.
Dave Junk has been rostered.
Dave rang up earlier. He's working.
Well, who's on reserve?
Tomo. But he had to go down to Cronulla to pick up a trailer. Want to know who's on second reserve, Frank?
Who?
Me, Frank. I'm on second reserve.
Terrific.
Honorific ability
What?
Honorific ability It's the longest word in Shakespeare.
Yeah? What's it mean?
I don't know.
And why mention it?
Just making conversation. Hey, look. Isn't that the boat we saw yesterday afternoon?
More of a sailing man myself, open sea, wind whistling through the rigging. Yes, Sydney to Hobart, 2 years running. Lord Howe, all the major blue water classics.
How nice. Well, don't let me hold you up, Mr. Coombs.
Oh, that's all right. I've got plenty of time. Smoke?
Wilcox. Harley Wilcox. Armed robbery and assault with intent. Hey, haven't I seen you someplace before? On the telly or something?
That's Sid Tasker.
Tasker, go on.
Fair dinkum. That's Sid Tasker you're holding hands with.
The Sid Tasker? How about that? Me sitting here handcuffed to the Sid Tasker. Well, I'd be honored to shake your hand, Mr. Tasker. Well, I'm sorry about that, Mr. Tasker. Have another cigarette, please. No, take the whole packet. Go on, take the whole packet.
Ahoy there, is there anyone aboard? Juliana, is there anyone aboard?
That's drifted about 5 miles since last night.
Could have broken a mooring.
Surf rescue to D-White Tower.
I'll get it.
That's all right, Mr. Coombs.
I am an honorary member, Miss Beatty. There must be something I can do.
A pot of tea would be nice. This is D.Y. Tower. Go ahead, Surf Rescue.
George, we're a mile off Newport. We found a ketch.
It's been out here all night. There doesn't appear to be anyone aboard, so I'm going in for a closer look.
Well, be careful, Jebby.
Right, gotcha. Now, you phone the authorities at Pittwater and find out if a 35-foot ketch named Juliana has been reported either missing or overdue.
Juliana. Affirmative, Surf Rescue. Out.
Surf Rescue clear.
It's my turn to make a jump.
You'll get your chance.
Well, I found it.
Weekend back in 53, we had a sea like this. Bit bigger, cresting about 25 foot. Well, I thought I'd take the ski out for a bit of a squirt. I got out all right. Couldn't get back in. Sat a mile off North Head till after sunset, waiting for a lull. About 10 o'clock that night, I said to myself, this is a hell of a way to spend Saturday night. So I started in through the heads. Finally made land at the spit about 4:30. Packed my ski under my arm, caught the milk cart back to DY. Arrived at the clubhouse just in time to sit down for breakfast. Seems like some things just aren't as exciting as they used to be. Give us a hand, will you, Rolly? Wind shifting round a bit.
Oh, MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm, he had a chicken, man. E-I-E-I-O. With a buck here and a buck there. Yeah. Everywhere a buck.
Nobody aboard? Okay, swim clear and I'll pick you up.
Barry, got to give him some slack, otherwise he'll be torn in two. Surf rescue to DY Tower, surf rescue to DY Tower. We have a little problem up here.
Go ahead, surf rescue.
Listen carefully, George.
Jebby's harness is fouled in the rigging, and his line's still connected to the aircraft. I'm going to drop Phil in to try and get him free, but I want you to tell Frank
to get a jet boat out here on the double.
Message understood, surf rescue. Out.
Surf rescue out.
DY Tower to Coombs Express.
Coombs Express.
Emergency, Frank. Jebby's in trouble. They're about a mile off Newport on a yacht called Juliana.
That's my yacht.
Barry wants you out there on the double.
That's my yacht. What are they doing with my yacht?
Are you ready, man? On your way!
Could have drifted out of pit water without somebody... Of course I wasn't on it, you idiot. I said you're an idiot.
His parents are gone missing.
But Rolly...
If they so much as scratch the paintwork on that
Just
boat...
for a few minutes.
Is that all three of them are suspended from the club.
Will you please get this child an ice cream?
With a here and a there, here, there, everywhere. Oh, MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a dog. E-I-E-I-O. With a woof, woof, here and a woof, woof, there and a here a woof, there a woof, everywhere a woof.
93 bottles of beer on the wall. 93 bottles of beer on the wall. Take one down, pass it around, and there's 92 bottles of beer.
What's the matter? Why don't you sing it? It makes the time go faster.
Right. 92 bottles of beer on the wall. Debbie! Debbie!
Singing, I like it.
You like singing?
Keep singing, it helps me think.
Where was I?
89 bottles of beer on the wall.
89 bottles of beer on the wall.
Give me a chance! Lieutenant! Stop it! Stop it! Stop the man! Away!
Yes, Barry.
He's all right.
Thank God.
Ask him about my yacht.
You sure, Barry?
Bit of a bump on the head. Phil's playing nurse.
Mr. Coombs wants to know what's happening about his yacht.
Cross tree snapped and nearly killed them both.
What?
Thanks, Barry. Over and... Oh, wait a minute. I nearly forgot.
That's just great. What else did they manage to break?
The State Emergency Service have called on our assistance. Apparently they've got a bushfire and they need help evacuating residents.
Terrific. Righto, George, out.
How in the world could those cross trees...
How should I know? Maybe they just fell down.
Young lady, cross trees do not fall down of their own accord. I should know. I rigged them myself.
Sydney Tower, this is the helicopter rescue service. You all right?
Yeah. Here, I'm all right. He should add stitches.
No time for that. We've got to go inland.
Oh, it's no good.
Helicopter rescue service requesting airways
What's
to go inland.
It'd never make the news. Nobody'd believe it.
Believe what?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a little bet I had with Georgia.
You see anything? No. I'm going below.
Come on, come on.
Oh, take it easy, Captain.
Yeah, Captain.
Fire Control, Mobile 7 to Helicopter Rescue Service.
Go ahead, Mobile 7.
There's a couple stranded at a farmhouse about 2 miles south of the highway near the dam. We can't get in by road.
Affirmative, Mobile 7. We'll attend.
Their message was fuzzy, but it appears that the owner's wife is in labour.
Terrific.
State Emergency Services report that the bushfire is now burning out of control and the traffic travelling west on the highway is now being diverted. First reports indicate that several families have had to be evacuated from their homes.
Bit dicey, isn't it?
You can't ask a woman in labour to dangle off a winch line.
I've got nothing to lose. Joel.
Gun.
drive.
Helicopter Rescue Service, this is Sydney Tower.
Helicopter Rescue Service, requesting airways clearance to hospital.
Hurry, please.
Get around the other side.
No, I'm staying here.
Oh, don't be a fool.
Tony.
Don't worry, love, you're in good hands.
Tony, I want you with me.
For goodness sake, get the stockhouse. You understand, don't you?
You can't. The fire's
Look, just go. Get out of here.
I said you stay there. I'll send someone out to tow you in.
Can't we take her back?
It'll take too long to tow her back into Pittwater. I can't keep this boat tied up that long. Just stay there. And don't touch anything. Coombs Express to DY Tower.
Stand by, Frank. We've got a small crisis here.
Standing by, George.
Jebby,
Still here.
look, how far gone is she?
Pretty far, I'd say.
Has her water broken?
I don't know.
Well, ask her.
Stand by.
Could you do me a favour, Mr. Coombs? Will you ring the police and tell them that a prison van...
George?
I'm here.
She says she doesn't think so.
All right. I've alerted the hospital and we're ringing the police about the van. So drop Phil in to administer first aid, then get that woman to hospital.
Will do.
DY Tower to Coombs Express.
Yes, George. About that yacht.
George told me to go. You're going to have your hands full up here. That's all right. We're ready, Vance. Stand by.
Hey, listen, the last time I had anything to do with a pregnant woman was when I was born.
There's nothing to it. Just, talk to her.
Talk to her? Jebby.
Go, Jebby.
Harry.
It's starting again.
What do I talk about?
I don't know. Tell her about the time you tried to give mouth-to-mouth to a pelican.
Oh, Barry.
Barry!
Yeah, Jeb?
Got a man down here trapped under the van. You reckon the chopper can take some of the weight?
Oh, I'll give it a go. Hey, Phil. Rig up the heavy line.
Just hold on. We'll have you out of here in a minute.
I got nothing to lose, Birdman.
Calm down, ladies, sing this song, Judah, Judah. Calm down, racetrack 5 miles long, Lord Judah day.
Surf rescue to DY Tower. Emergency. Emergency.
DY Tower. Yes, Barry?
George, what do you know about delivering babies?
Rolly, you must have some push around here. I've got a $50,000 yacht adrift out there, and nobody seems to realize...
Oh! Beg your pardon? He's bringing it in over the sandbar.
Anyhow, about the yacht, I reckon if you...
Over! Get in the channel! Sound the alarm!
But
Finish?
Yeah, it'll do for now.
All right, on your feet. I said on your bloody feet.
I can't.
You can and will. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
Look, he can't walk.
Shut up, Birdman!
I don't think I can stand, let alone walk.
You'll get off your backside, you'll put one foot in front of the other, and you'll follow me out of here, or so help me. Now listen, because I'm only going to say this once. I'll cut your hand off at the wrist. As for you, Birdman, you can live or die. It doesn't matter to me. Which is it?
I'll live, thanks.
Help me get this crybaby on his feet. We go this way.
Listen there. The wind's pushing the fire from the west. We better going north.
Run onto the highway and the cops. I'm not stupid as I look, Birdman. We go this way.
I'll keep looking for Timmy.
he's going back out. The old fool's going back out.
Tell me, Barry, what else could possibly happen today to beat that?
Now, I've picked up a gremlin. Look there, 1200. It's moving directly into controlled space.
What the bloody hell's that?
Calm down, ladies, sing this song, doo-da, doo-da. Calm down, racetrack 5 miles long, whoa, doo-da, dee. Calm down, ladies, sing this song, doo-da, doo-da. Calm down, racetrack 5 miles long, whoa, doo-da, dee.
Hello? Hello, Roger, Mayday, Mayday.
DY Tower to surf rescue.
Surf rescue?
The hospital rang to say mother and child are doing very well. How's Phil?
A little shaky.
Anybody out there hear me?
Can I have your position, Barry?
Hello?
We're just heading inland to pick up Jebby.
What about me?
We're going to need you back here on the double. Timmy and Frank flipped the jet boat, and Timmy's still missing.
Mr. Coombs, Timmy wasn't with me. He stayed behind on the yacht.
Frank, are you sure?
I was alone in the boat. Timmy's quite safe. Will you please signal Rolly to come in before he kills himself?
Hey, Rolly! Come back! Rolly! Rolly! Come back! Hey, Rolly! Come back! Rolly!
We don't stop. We're going to be dragging a corpse around.
Keep moving.
We're heading right into the path of the fire. But this rate will never outrun us.
Ah! Stop, please, Mr. Tasker! Just stop!
Right. We've just cut you loose, and you can rest as long as you like. See what a brave little soldier our Mr. Bill Cox can be when he makes the effort.
Why don't you put the gun down, eh? We'll find out who's carrying the most guts.
Oh, big words to a man who's only got one useful arm. What's your name? I said, what's your name?
Jebby.
Jebby. What sort of name's that? Well, Mr. Jebby and Mr. Bill Cox, if you don't mind, I think we should grit our teeth and continue. Don't you? Jebby. Birdman!
Go ahead, George.
Timmy's safe. He's still on board Mr. Coombs's yacht, so your assistance isn't required. You'd better go inland and pick up Jebby.
We're on our way, George.
Wonder what's going on. Sydney Tower, this is the Helicopter Rescue Service.
Helicopter Rescue Service, stand by. Helicopter Rescue Service, this is Sydney Tower.
Helicopter Rescue Service, go ahead.
Is that you, Barry?
Yes, sir. What's going on?
We've got a gremlin smack in the middle of an approach path at 1200 over Waterloo. What is your position, please?
Just passing over Middle Harbour at Clontarf. You want us to move in for a closer look?
Affirmative, Barry. Priority clearance, approach and identify.
I am the conscience of the cosmos, the favored son of Mother Nature. Do-da, do-da, came down, we traveled 5 miles long, oh, do-da, dee.
What's he doing? I think he's trying to shoot us down. Sydney Tower, this is the Helicopter Rescue Service.
Go ahead, Helicopter Rescue Service.
We found your gremlin. Some lunatic in a hang glider, travelling south at about 10 knots.
Well, see if you can get him to hell out of there. He's blocking off our main approach path.
Sinners! Capitalist scum! Enemies of the stratosphere! Repent! The Grand Duda ordains that you repent or be zapped!
He's crazy, yelling at the ground and shaking his fist.
We're all crazy, Phil.
Not that crazy. Look at him.
I'd really like to know what he's saying.
Hey, senor! Do you know the way to San Jose?
Attention! Attention! You're obstructing controlled airspace. Land immediately. I repeat, land immediately.
Away, damned insect!
You're obstructing controlled airspace. You are in serious breach of DOT regulations. Land immediately.
After DOT! Give the stratosphere back to the people!
What have you been smoking, man?
He's what?
I could be wrong, sir, but it looks as if he's lining up an approach to the
Man.
There's a cut snake, sir. We can't get much closer without blowing into
How far off is he?
About 4 miles. You should be able to pick him up visually in about 5 minutes.
Can't afford 5 minutes. It's like pit speed up there already.
Around, turn right, 200, climb to
They're all right. Stick with him and keep your frequency open.
Attention all units, turn out along taxiway Tango. Attention. Emergency positions. We have an unidentified radar return north of the airport. Please stand by in emergency position.
We could fly out of here, Tasker. You radio the chopper. We'll be out of here in 5 minutes.
Out of the fire into the frying pan.
Oh, come on. Even prison's got to be better than this, mate.
Give us the radio.
Tasker!
Let's go.
He's had it.
You'll have to carry him then.
Come on.
Water. Food. Water. Dying. Trapped like a rat. Gotta get help. Gotta get food. Gotta. Oh, gotta.
What is it? It's Rolly Ski.
Descent to 3,000. Hold at West Kemble. Full advisement onwards clearance available. Qantas 2, go round. Turn right, heading 200. Climb to 3,000.
DY Tower to surf rescue. Come in, please. This is urgent. DY Tower to surf rescue. I can't reach them. They're not answering.
Well, at least he died the way he lived.
Nonsense. Jebby says there's not a man in the club as experienced as Rolly.
He's not as young as he used to be, Miss Beatty, and he's been out there for over an hour.
But that doesn't mean he's...
We found part of his ski.
DY Tower to surf rescue. Come in, please. Where the hell are they?
Foxtrot, well, leaving the apron, take taxiway.
People, how beautiful of you to come and meet me.
Yeah, come on.
We shall overcome.
Surf rescue, go ahead, George.
Where have you been? I've been trying to reach you.
It's a long story. What's up?
Rolly, he's gone missing.
Ronnie knows how to look after himself.
He's been missing over an hour. We need you back here.
What about Jebby?
I thought you went to pick him up.
We got sidetracked. Don't worry, but he'll be all right.
We're trapped, Tasker.
don't you give it away.
Go to hell!
Yeah. Hell's coming to us, mate. 5 more minutes and you're gonna fry.
And we'll fry together, Birdman.
DY Radio Command? Yes. No? Who? Oh, my God. Yes, right, thank you. DY Tower to Surf Rescue. Come in, please.
Surf Rescue, go ahead, DY.
What is your position, please?
We're just on our way back to look for Raleigh.
Phil, I've just had a call from the police. They say that Jebby and 2 prisoners are missing from the scene of that crashed van.
What about Raleigh? Any sign of him?
No, not yet.
What do you want us to do, George? Look for Raleigh or head inland?
I don't know, Phil. What do you think?
It's your decision.
You better go after Jebby.
We're on our way.
And Phil, the police say one of the prisoners could be armed and dangerous.
Always works in the movies.
Find them in this. Unless they want to be found.
No word?
What about...
Raleigh? Not a trace. Some of the boys are out there still looking, but... Jebby will be all right. Take more than some 2-bob crim to slow Jebby down. Look, they're probably on their way back right now.
Like pea soup. Break out the oxygen. I'm all right. Neither one of us is going to be all right unless we start breathing something but smoke. Get the oxygen. Right, take a good deep hit.
This is crazy, Tasca.
Shut up.
The chopper's up there, I heard it. We can get out of this mess. All you gotta do
I
is...
said shut up! Get going.
Be reasonable. Go ahead. How far you think you're gonna get without me?
I said get going. You get going.
The radio, Pesca!
Bill! Barry!
How'd you be, Jeb?
Looks like we've run into a little problem down this end. We're gonna need some help.
What are friends for? Only, where the hell are you?
We're in a cliff face about, quarter mile east of you.
I'm braking now.
Sounds like you're getting closer.
There's a
Visibility's not too good up this end, Jeb. I'm coming down to 50 feet. 50 feet? We're sitting on the treetops now.
Just watch our clearance on your side.
Well, how close is too close?
A couple of feet.
By the sound of it, you're right over the top of it. Can you see the guards yet?
Still looking.
Ah, can you hurry? We're right under you now.
Getting a bit of updraft here, Phil, so just watch your step out there.
Yeah.
There's something I've been dying to ask you.
What's that?
Well, you know when you took the revolver from the cop back there, why didn't you take the keys to the handcuffs?
What's everyone so cheerful about?
Didn't you tell him?
Tell me what?
It's about Rowley, Jeb.
Rowley? What about Rowley?
He flipped the jet boat in the surf. Rowley paddled out in his ski. He thought young Timmy Lynch was with me. And
It's been over 4 hours. Some of the boys are still out searching, but there's not much hope of finding him alive.
They haven't found his body?
No.
Well, he's not dead yet. Not officially.
Yeah, well, it just doesn't look that good, Jeb.
Come on, Frank. What do you mean it doesn't look good? What about the time he was out there all night?
Yeah, and what about my boat?
What?
Oh, no.
What's the matter, George?
Timmy Lynch, in the confusion, I completely forgot about him. He's still out on Mr. Coombs's yacht waiting for a towboat.
Yeah, and what about my yacht?
Well, I suppose we should go and get him.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're sorry. That yacht cost me $50,000.
Let's go, Jeb. Let's see.
But what about my yacht? Doesn't anybody care? Is it too much to ask somebody to take a boat out there and tow it back? You seem to forget that through my donations...
Hey, Mr. Coombs, question, please. How did your yacht happen to be there in the first place?
Oh, I don't know. Perhaps somebody tried to pinch it.
Or perhaps it wasn't moored correctly.
Oh, rubbish. I tied the moorings myself.
Just like you rigged the mast?
Yeah.
Hey, Jeb! Jebby!
Surf rescue to Juliana. Timmy?
Jimmy's here. I found him.
Who's that?
Me, Rowley.
Where the hell have you been, you old dog?
I lost my damn ski and got picked up by a rip. Took me out a couple of miles, so I thought I'd give Timmy a hand while I was in the area. Is there a beer on at the club tonight?
Oh, there might be a drop going. Hey, do you need a hand down there?
No, we'll be right.
Rolly,
Who's that?
Georgia Beatty.
What do you want?
Just to say we're glad you're all right and we'll see you when you get back.
I wonder what all the fuss was about.
Runways at Sydney Airport were brought to a standstill this afternoon when a youth flying a hang glider obstructed controlled airspace for nearly half an hour. Remanded for custody, the youth, who gave his name as Captain Doodah, claimed that the stunt was a statement on free expression and a protest against stratospheric violation by commercial aircraft. Elsewhere in the news, convicted murderer Sid Tasker was again recaptured today following a daredevil escape from a prison van. A police spokesman says that Tasker's apprehension was hindered by bushfires, but the Tasker is now behind bars again.
What about us?
Prison in the morning. It was bad luck for Sydney beachgoers today as the coast was hit by large swells in the wake of Cyclone Eddie. The Weather Bureau, however, says that the swell is now subsiding and things should be back to normal by tomorrow. And now, on a lighter note, crowds at DY yesterday were treated to quite a spectacle when members of the new helicopter rescue service plucked a girl and dropped her safely, but stranded among the holiday crowd ashore.
Yeah, I won the bet.
The South West Association refused to comment on the incident, except to say that the three-man helicopter crew had their hands full all weekend.